Hello, Elsie here to do a reading for you on a Sunday. I hope you are having the most restful, peaceful Sunday evening that you can have before your week starts getting a little crazy again. So I am here for you, Divine Feminine, and you, Divine Masculine, to do a reading about a deep soul connection, whether that be a soulmate connection or a past life connection or a twin flame connection. So, any of those really intensely deep connections. That's what we're going to talk about here today. I intend on reading for the Divine Feminine on the left and for the Divine Masculine on the right. And what does that mean? If you're new here, just be reminded that we are not reading whatever meat suit you're wearing, okay? So it doesn't matter to me. I can't see you. I can't hear you. I don't know if you're a feminine or a masculine. And so I don't know if you're a woman or a man. I also don't know if you're a woman who loves a woman or a man that loves a man, but I can feel your energy. Yep, absolutely. So that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about energy, and we're talking about divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy, and those are present in everyone, both of those. It just depends where we lean, right? It's what we're leaning into. Yep, some of us lean into divine feminine mostly, and some of us lean into the masculine mostly. And yep. Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to start with these Lovers Oracle. That's what these are called. Finally found the name and the box. We're going to pull one for each of you here. And thank you for clicking here, by the way. If you do like the content here, I would really enjoy if you would give me a thumbs up on the video. That would be great. Help me to be seen on the platform. All right, one for the Divine Masculine. I think we'll take this one on the top. All right. So for the Divine Feminine, we have, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. All right, so that's the Divine Feminine speaking to the Divine Masculine. And then the Divine Masculine, we have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So for some of you who have been in a connection that you haven't really been in, maybe you're healing from a distance, Divine Masculines, maybe you're healing. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. So what I feel like is that it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Okay, so this is, energy of healing. And, you don't have to be someone who calls themselves a healer or who is employed as a healer. We heal in different ways all the time. And some of those ways we help heal others is by talking with them. By speaking with them, by hugging them, by, holding them. And those are ways that we can connect with our person while they're healing, or those are ways that we can help our person heal. So for those of you who feel as though the energy in a room might change when the two of you are together, that's kind of what it feels like when you're healing each other. And that might happen on a daily basis. Yeah, you might feel that energy shift on a daily basis if you're with your person. You could also feel that even if you aren't with your person, because I do have a soulmate whose feelings that I feel, and my soulmate feels my feelings as well. So it is the neatest thing that I think from a distance, it says here particularly, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. So I feel like you're healing this person from a distance. Yeah, I feel like we have maybe two people who haven't spoken in a while for whatever reason, but that's what I think is going on so far. And let's take an angel answer card here. And I'll take a look here. Angel answers. We're looking for information on deep connections, Spirit, deep connections for any sign who might log in today. And the thing is this, you guys, it does not matter what sign it is. What matters is the energy of that sign. So you could be someone watching who is a Taurus, but you may be presenting yourself to others as though you are a Pisces, right? So it really doesn't matter as much about your sign as it does about the energy that you bring. Yeah, for sure. And that's the energy that I feel like I harness here. So, all right, so here we go. We're gonna put one card down for the feminine on the left and for the masculine on the right. For the feminine, we have remain positive. I have a feeling, this looks like to me like someone is waiting. Yeah, universe is saying be positive, feminines. I feel like you can see it, feel it, hear it in the distance. But it's kind of frustrating because even though you can feel the energy or hear the energy, depending on how you show up in the world, whether it's vibrational through the ground or vibrational when others are in your midst. But to remain positive, I feel like this person already has the power in their hands here. So this person's third eye is opening, and they already have the power in their hands to do what needs to be done. So I think the universe here is saying to you, Divine Feminine, that you are caught up. This is your time to wait. This is your time to take care of yourself. This is your time to, whatever you would have poured out on a love or a lover, you need to turn that inward and pour that out on you. So you can be at the right vibration when you do finally meet up with your person. So not all of you are going to be in separation, right? Some of you are already going to be together with your person and possibly healing them right from near, right? Every day, seeing them every day. This says no need to worry. Yeah. I feel like with healing, let me go back to these words here. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed in every moment. So no need to worry. So I feel as though even if you're near or far from your person, I feel like there really is no need to worry because your person, I think that your person is healing and divine masculine is healing. Divine feminine, I feel, has already healed for the most part and is now looking at shadow work, right? So I feel like this person is looking at their own toxic traits and trying to get rid of those things. So it's sort of a time for you, feminine, to I'm going to say shine your diamond. Yeah, you're already the diamond. You've already done the hard work, had all the pressure, and came out on the other side. But now you just got to shine yourself up a bit. What does that mean? Get that pedicure, get that manicure, get your hair done, that kind of thing. Love on yourself. And I feel like there's no need to worry because your person right now is in healing. So I feel for those of you who don't have a connection with your person right now, I think that your person is in healing, and I think that's why you're not hearing from them yet. So I know that we want things now, right? That's what we want. We want our person now. We want our fairy tale to start right now. But the fact of the matter is, you don't want to upset the process of, could you call your person and say, hey, come on over? Yep, you could. But is your person going to learn anything about being vulnerable and reaching out to you? So just be aware that there is a specific plan and process in the universe. I don't know what that plan and process is for you, though. So you need to be aware about your person's energy at all times. But the thing is that you don't need to worry. So what I'm saying is silence is not an ending here. Okay, the silence is just silent because this isn't an ending. We have on your side here, we have woman holding a heart. And what else do we have here for the divine masculine? We have all tied up. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling over here that the divine masculine is busy. And I don't think it's just with life. I think it's busy. This person likes the divine masculine energy, whoever is favoring their divine masculine energy. I feel like you like to fill your days with being so busy that if anyone else may approach you and say, hey, can I take you out for a coffee? or, hey, do you want to come to my place for a drink? You're definitely going to say, oh, no, I got too much to do. I'm all tied up. I've got, my life is really busy and I don't really have time to do that. So what I feel is though you're learning that as you become less tied up, that there is no need to worry, because as you become less tied up, you're not going to want to do those things anyway. As you become less tied up but more healed, you're going to be standing your ground with those situations. Like, no, thanks, that's really not my bag. That's not what I'm doing. You're going to allow yourself to heal, Divine Masculine, because you'll see out of a different pair of eyes, a lot of things are going to change for you while you're healing. The Divine Feminine here is a woman holding a heart. So what I feel is that while the masculine is doing his thing, trying to be spiritual, trying to, maybe there are some endings coming up for this person, because all tied up to me also is sort of feeling a little bit powerless. And this Divine Masculine energy feels a little powerless to me. Don't worry is what we hear from the universe, but I know that if you are a person who is connected to your person energetically, you're feeling this energy here. You're feeling the person trying to keep ahead of thoughts of you, trying to keep ahead of feeling sad because they're not with you. I think that's why this person, the Divine Masculine energy, does keep themselves super busy. They want themselves to be tied up so they're not available for anything else. And just trying to stay ahead of their life trauma, I think. So the woman holding a heart is waiting. Yeah, I feel like this is you, Divine Feminine. I feel like you are in the waiting room, wondering what the heck is going on. She's looking over her shoulder to the right. She's like, where is he? Where is my masculine? What is going on? So we have card number 44. This is a master number. It's divisible by 11. 4 plus 4 is also 8. So this Divine Feminine is really ready to put in the work. Is already kind of ascended to a point in her life where she's able to ascend for now. She's taking care of herself. She looks great, smells good. This woman is holding a heart. She's preparing for, I feel, her Divine Masculine or her Divine Feminine to come toward her. In the meantime, yeah, the masculine is still in the healing phase. So for those of you who are waiting on masculine energy, that masculine energy is still in healing. Yeah, this person is still trying to figure out what's going on in their life, energetically, spiritually. This person it's like their worlds are colliding. What they thought they knew in life is colliding with what they're figuring out now, and it's blowing their mind. Yeah, it's really blowing their mind. So the feminine is much easier to make understand about this information. You have to understand, masculines, that those of us who are connected as a feminine, we're also connected in the creation of children. We are literally co-creating with the universe. And so women are, I'm not going to say a pushover, but women are a little more understanding of energy and how it moves and flows. I think because for most of us, we've carried that energy or been connected to that energy directly, like within our bodies. Nonetheless, so yes, so that's if somebody is waiting on their person, I feel like that's what's happening right now. That there is those of you who are waiting on a masculine energy, that masculine energy is in healing. Let's keep going though, and find out what else is going on here. The good thing is that if this person is all tied up in their healing, I'm hoping that's where they're all tied up. And yeah, I feel like they are, because I'm looking at this card here, and this is card number 23, right? We've got card number 23, and 2 and 3 is 5, and 5 is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is a healer, right? So I feel as though your person, yeah, they are healing, but I feel like they're healing from the trauma of not being able to say what they wanted to say or do when they wanted to do it, for fear of others that I feel might be of a different religion or thought process of some sort, different from your Divine Masculine, different from their thought process. And so I think this is what's making it really hard for them to stay where they are right now. Even while they're healing, because they feel alien to the situation that they used to be in every day, with with whoever they were with before the healing had to start. I'm convinced the healing had started here because this relationship, the divine masculine, is going through a lot of big changes right now because they've had an enlightening moment. And I feel like that enlightening moment has come when the healing came, right? That's when the healing came, and then this person started looking at life very differently. So let's see what else is going on here. Pardon me. So we have the divine feminine energy in the waiting room, in the green room, waiting for hair and makeup. Well, the divine masculine is doing him, finally doing him. It's been really wonderful to watch the divine masculine grow, though, through these readings that we've been doing. If you go back to the first twin flame reading and come forward, it's really very interesting. All right. So, the divine feminine, we have the tree here, the tree of life. And the divine feminine, I think this is what you are doing right now. So the card of 5 again is the Hierophant. Very interesting. 2 and 3 is 5, and we have the card of the Hierophant. So I feel like this is a spiritual connection. This is a very deeply spiritual connection. Now, whatever that means to you, whether it's twin flame or soulmate, this is a very deeply spiritual connection. I feel as though, they both got 5s. 5 is the number of the Hierophant in the tarot. And I feel like these two have been connected spiritually since they arrived here. Yeah, so I feel like this is definitely a twin flame bond that I'm feeling here, but that's the energy I'm feeling. So as I said before, this could be a soulmate connection for you. But I feel like, whoever is connected here is connected by the universe. Like it's deep. You selected each other. Yeah, you wanted to find each other. I think that's why you're here, to finish it up. Yeah. Whew. Very cool. Oh, there we go. And on the divine masculine side, we have the sun. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. There has been a huge spotlight that has been hung, that's hanging over your head, divine masculine. I really feel like you feel like you just became who you were supposed to become over maybe the last month, or maybe 6 weeks. I feel like, or maybe even 4 weeks. I feel like it could be a month. The sun, the card here is number 31. You can see that there. And card number 31, it is the sun. It is about your power. I think you found your power, divine masculine. 3 and 1 is 4. Oh, that's important. So 3 and 1 is 4. Yeah, and 4 is about being stable and sturdy and steady, right? And also, I see this number as there was a third-party connection, and that third-party connection is no longer, because there's only one person here now. So I feel like the 3 and the 1 are significant as well. So yeah, I feel like there has been some sort of a relationship that ended here, and I feel like that's why the healing really is important, for the healing to take place here. All right, let's get us some romance angels. Why not? Right. What sort of energy do we have that is bridging these two here, please? The divine masculine and the divine feminine, please. Thank you. What energies are bridging these two, please? What energies do we have that bridge the divine feminine and masculine, please? All right. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I just heard it's a match made in heaven. Yeah, that's what I just heard. So that's what I feel. It is a match made in heaven. Yeah, that it's something that you two agreed to before you came here. We have on the divine feminine, we have new love, and it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and so this is someone new for most of you. Now, what I have figured out is, looking at it from my own perspective, that new love could mean a couple of things, depending on who you are, where you are in your journey currently. It could mean a couple of things. I feel like the first thing it means is you don't know this person at all. you bump into them in the grocery store. You know, it's your groceries fall to the floor, and a very beautiful woman helps you with those groceries, or a very beautiful man, and you know, so it ensues. It's like, you know, a new person, right? Someone you've never met before. For others of you, it's going to be a new love. So this is someone that you know. This is someone who's been in your life. This is someone who knows you. Who doesn't just know of you, but knows you. So they know you through a friend. You've been at a dinner with them before, and a bunch of people. You might be part of their love tribe or soul tribe. Maybe you work together. But I feel like it's a platonic relationship that took place in all of those spaces. So for some of you, it's going to be someone that you knew platonically that is now decided that they want to be romantic. So that is also new love. And then there's the third kind, and please be aware that people change, and that, you know, when we learn new behaviors, we don't want to be stuck to our old behaviors, because a lot of us are trying to correct, you know, and change behaviors. So I feel like anything that this divine masculine has come through, I feel it's almost as if he's forged by fire here. I feel like it's almost like give the divine masculine a break. There's been a lot of energy here for him to deal with, and a lot of energy that he didn't think he'd ever have to deal with. So that could mean that your person, even though you knew them back then, or divorced, or whatever it is, for some of you, it is going to be that person, but they're going to act and feel brand new. They're not going to be the same person that you knew 5, 10, or 15 years ago. And believe me, I am not encouraging anyone to move backwards in their progress. Not anyone at all. But for some of you, and you may just outright refuse them, but for some of you, I feel like this is the other kind of new love. This is someone who isn't a person you knew in the past and maybe have a history with, but this person is showing up as a new love because they're no longer the person they used to be. Okay? And then on their side, oh my gosh, we have deception. Well, didn't we just have the lesson on that a moment ago? Right? Yeah, deception. This person was wearing a false mask, or could still be wearing this false mask. And what I mean about that, it says, you know, it says here, someone is wearing a false self mask in the relationship. So I feel like that the divine masculine is about to drop a mask. I feel like they have just realized that they've been living from their ego this whole time. That the person who they are is a character they created in order to cope with whatever was going on with them in their life at the time, right? And just be aware that everybody who's been in their life at a certain time sees them as a certain kind of person. Like for you, you know, say you and I don't know each other and we meet, you might think I'm terrible and horrible. But maybe I'm just going through a really tough spot. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like this deception here is a deception that has already been made aware to this divine masculine, that he's been full of ego, and the reason that things have come to a halt here is because he's deceiving himself. He was deceiving himself the whole way. Yeah, and I think he's just come to an answer of, oh my gosh, it feels like life has been an illusion and someone had brainwashed me to think a certain way. This person is breaking away from something that this divine masculine feels had them brainwashed. So it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be, you know, anything really. So something has making them feel like they have been brainwashed through this whole thing. Right. Okay, so yeah, what's coming forward, what's bridging here is you're hoping on a new love or a new person, or someone who is new, someone you've never been in love before with. Divine feminine and divine masculine is finding themselves, and that's awesome. Yeah, it's kind of badass. Divine masculine, that's a bit badass, because a lot of people go through this life asleep and behind their ego. So if you're the one busting out of the ego and taking off that mask, bravo to you. Yep, pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. It's a tough thing to do. A lot of people in this life are too scared to do that. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to pull a couple more cards here. This one is from the Gypsy Oracle. Love these cards. And that would be thanks to Darklight Tarot. Yeah, she is the one that I have been studying with this deck. So She's a great teacher. You guys should watch. All right. We've got falseness right there. Is that what that says? Yeah, that's what it says. Falseness. Okay, falseness on the divine feminine side, divine masculine side. We have friend. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I did have that feeling that you two have some sort of a hello goodbye relationship because of something that you two were both connected to, whether that's a group or a job or, you know, put your stamp of approval on it, whatever it is. So I feel like, I feel like you knew this person, divine feminine. I feel like you know this person from one of those situations I mentioned, and I feel like you thought that you knew them, and then all of a sudden something happened and you realized you didn't know them at all. It shocked you. It shocked you that you thought, after knowing this person for, you know, a year or two, or maybe 5 or maybe 10, that you thought you knew them, but you actually didn't. And this person here has decided that they are going to pull this mask off and come to you as a friend, which is really kind of cool. So if you two have not seen each other, if you're in one of those spiritual deep soul connections or a twin flame connection and your person has not come forward to you yet, this person is pulling off their mask and they want to prove to you that they are your friend. Yeah, because I think you see them as a liar. You see them as someone who said they would do something and they didn't. But I think that they're going to do it now. So I don't know what that situation is for you. But if you're here clicking here, you probably have been thinking about that situation already. Anyway, right? All right. What else do we have? Oh, okay. We'll do that then. We will go to Denise Lynn's Sacred Destiny Oracle. So I was going to clarify with the tarot here. I was going to clarify all these cards, and I was told no. So that this is more of a broader look at what's going on over here and over here than with the tarot, I'm told. So we will see if the clarification will come after that. Give me a moment here. It looks like we need to get some different energy. Spirit, tell us what you need, what the divine feminine and the divine masculine need to know about this connection, please. Divine feminine, divine masculine, those coming together in union, those who are apart currently, those who have already been in union. All right, thank you. Okay, let's look on this side. We have inner peace. Going along with the theme of the divine feminine, she's in the waiting room, right? Practicing her inner peace, maybe getting her hair did, you know. She's reading a good book. She's watching, you know, things. She's keeping her spirituality in check. She's manifesting. She's meditating. She's taking care of herself, and whatever else she has to take care of in a day. She's practicing her inner peace. She's practicing, you know, sitting there watching. You know, some people could be sitting there watching a tank in their house. These are koi, so you would see them swim under the ice as well if you're in a cold climate. And maybe you have a pond out back that has koi, and you will see them swim even when it freezes. Even if it's got a depth and it has water that moves under it. But nonetheless, I'm sort of getting hypnotized. I saw it in my mind. That's why I was, very cool. So I do, you guys know that I do get pictures, right? And that's what I saw. I saw that in the back, and I was kind of sitting there watching the koi, and I could feel the energy that was very relaxed, very zen. Yeah, the sound of water and, you know, maybe feeding them and watching them glisten in the sun, right? So I feel like that's the energy that you're in, divine feminine. You are totally into the inner peace, yeah? When your masculine finds you or when your feminine finds you, they're going to get total zen you. And then for you, my friend, the divine masculine, we have patience. Somebody, I feel, because we got the card of patience, I'm just going to go ahead and guess that maybe you're a little bit impatient. Yeah. I think that you are a little bit impatient with the healing, but know that you're just doing the right thing, taking care of you, thinking about your friend. Yeah, taking off that mask. This person really needs to see you for who you are because they don't trust you, Divine Masculine. They don't trust you. They're looking at a new love opportunity, possibly. Now, like I said, you could be the new love. You could be someone who is their friend and never really looked at them like that before. Or you could be someone, that is, that somebody who knows this person. But I feel like your patience needs to come in the healing. Yeah, please take the time to do the healing. If you want to do, if you are Divine Masculine energy or Divine Feminine energy, and you're coming here and clicking on this, I feel like you want to do this different this time. You want this to be the last relationship, the last person. You want this to be your person and be the last person, right? Because finding someone is stressful, especially if you're connected to the universe. Because if you're connected to the universe, you can't unsee what you already saw, right? The universe is giving you messages and you have to do those things, because when you go against the things that are on your path, yeah, it's a little bit frustrating for you. That's what happens, right? It'll get frustrating. It'll give you, the universe will give you little nudges on your path, discomfort, addiction, sadness, all kinds of things, that flags and senses and sceneries that tell you that you're going the wrong way. So yeah, make sure you're looking for signs and symbols, okay? Numbers, billboards, yeah, things that repeat. Okay, so let's look a little bit at inner peace. So tell me a bit more about the inner peace of the Divine Feminine here. Well, isn't that terrible? We have things all flipped over here. Okay, there we go. Tell me more about the Divine Feminine, please. About this new love. She wants to grow some roots here. She's got some inner peace happening here. She wants to grow some roots. She feels someone in the distance. I think Divine Feminine, you feel someone in the distance, your feminine or your masculine, and I feel like you feel them in the distance, and you are kind of got your walls up just a little bit, I think. You're a little bit defensive. You want to grow roots. I think you know who this person is. For those of you who are intuitively and energetically connected to your person, you already know who this is. You just want to know what kind of progress they've made, yeah? We have 3 of Cups in reverse, yeah. So 3 of Cups in reverse, I feel like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting for this reunion. It's like you're getting signs, Divine Feminine. You're getting signs that things should be happening differently. You've already seen the signs. You've seen the signs, and now you're waiting, and you're like, okay, I get it. I see the signs. The 3 of Cups, there isn't going to be a reunion right now. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse because it's not divine timing. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you are very connected to the universe. And I think that for those of you who are feeling frustrated because your person is dragging their heels, please know that you don't want an unhealed masculine who is in the middle of an enlightenment. You don't want that. That's not what you want in your life. Not if you're living this Zen life here. Let this person do their healing for sure. So the Wheel of Fortune is here in the reverse. It's not divine timing. That's what the universe is saying. It is time for you to have your inner peace. You have to make peace with the fact that it's not divine timing. I think that's what the inner peace is about. You need to make peace with that because you know, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, that if it's meant for you, it'll never pass you by, right? So it is coming forward to you, but universe is saying it's just not right now because somebody has to learn patience, right? 6 of Coins in the reverse. Yeah. In the meantime, I think that you will... I think that you're going to, I think you're leaving the door open, Divine Feminine. So for those of you who think that this is done, it's not. You can believe me or not. It's up to you. You're going to make your own decisions anyway, as you should. You should never make any major decisions in your life based on a general reading, y'all. If you're going to make decisions and you need help with that, please book a private reading. This may look like your situation, but it may not be, okay? So... nonetheless, we have someone here who has unfinished business with someone else that they used to feel equal to, someone else that Divine Feminine used to feel equal to them, used to feel connected to them, used to feel grounded with them, but I don't think you do anymore. Yeah, I feel like you have decided this person is false and they have lied to you, because I feel like you're inviting in this new love here. So I feel like you feel like this person has lied to you. There is unfinished business though, and you're not quite closing this last chapter. I'm just saying, the world in reverse is there in reverse for a reason. The universe is saying it's not divine timing, and you can't close this chapter yet. That's not what this is about. It's about, and as you look at the journeys, the soulmate and twin flame journeys, it's not really about ending up with your person at the end of this. It's about what you learn. It's about what you learn in that process, and then finding your person at the end might be the bonus. But please be aware that you may never meet this person in this lifetime. You may not have enough knowledge. You may have to grow over the next, few lifetimes before you're going to be at the level of your person energetically, or maybe they're not at your level. You may be waiting and waiting, Divine Feminine, but should you wait? Because this person's in healing. They could be in healing until they die. They could be in healing for the rest of their lives. But just make sure that you're loving on you. And that's what the universe is saying here. Yes, there's unfinished business, Divine Feminine. Yes, there will be a time, but the time is not now. So Divine Feminines, you continue to take care of yourself. Okay? Take care of yourself, take care of your finances, make sure that you have all the things that you need, because when your Divine Masculine does come forward, they're going to need your patience, because they are going through a lot of stuff. Yeah. So for the Divine Masculine, first card we have out is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This person has decided they are bringing themselves out of hiding. Yeah. And then we have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is in the reverse. I feel like this person wants to communicate with you, but wants to finish up their healing first. So the Eight of Wands wouldn't show up if there wasn't communication to be had here. I don't see it all that often, to be honest with you. In the context in which it talks about getting communication now, I don't usually see it. But the Five of Coins means this person is coming out of the shadows. They're bringing themselves out of being out in the cold. Yeah, and they've decided that it's going to be time to connect with you, but I feel as though they need to finish healing first, and that's where the patience comes in. I think there's patience needed for this connection. So, Divine Feminines, if you're waiting for connection with this person, please just wait it out. Please just keep yourself busy, taking care of you. Yeah, this person needs to have their healing. We have the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is healing. Yeah, this person is healing. I feel like they have pulled away from almost everyone that they know. I feel like they are going through the healing alone. So I feel like they don't really socialize. They don't really go out. I feel like there's not really a whole lot of conversation with other people. They've kind of cut themselves off from communication. This particular Divine Masculine, I'm feeling your energy is solitary. Like you could be someone who is separated from someone waiting for divorce, or you could be someone who's just come through a divorce. You maybe cut people out, which could be old friends, maybe a love tribe that used to be connected to you. You've realized they're not your people and you're cutting them out. This is all healing. That's a lot of healing that needs to be done there. So I feel like what you're going to do is, once you get all of that under control, I feel like that's when you drop your mask, and then you realize that you are who you want to be. The people around you are there for a reason, right? Let's look at more card here. We've got the Fountain. Well, that's lovely. So the Fountain is in this deck called the Fountain Tarot, and it is exclusive to this deck. And the Fountain is about coming out of darkness. It's about finally feeling as though things are going your way. And although you're hesitant and a little bit scared because the light at the end of the tunnel could be a train, I don't think it is. Yeah, when the Fountain card shows up here, it is sort of a double down on the you're doing the right thing, you're on the right path. So bravo to you again, Divine Masculine. I'm telling you, Feminines, if you're one of those people who stepped out and decided not to wait, you're missing out on a lot, because this Masculine is putting himself through everything he possibly can in order to keep your love. Yeah. So if you're one of the ones that stepped out, I hope you found somebody who keeps you happy, but this person is really willing to do anything for you. Yeah. Which is pretty freaking romantic. I'm just saying. Okay, where are we going to go next? We're going to go, and thank you, Spirit, for those beautiful cards, because I wasn't going to go there. Let's So I gotta listen, huh? I'm just going to get this oracle deck here. After about the, I don't know, 45 minutes here, y'all, we're going to go into the extended, because I think you know if this is your situation or not. And I'm not going to, you know, go into a 2-hour, hour and a half reading or something if, yeah, you're only watching 15 minutes anyway, right? You already know if this is your story, and it's all good. Okay, so what we have here is adversity. It says, I accept the challenges. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Absolutely. Look at that bridge. Wow, you two have both realized, yeah, that that adversity is in your life for a reason. It can't be all peaches and cream, y'all. What would we learn, right? We wouldn't really learn anything. So I feel like adversity is really important when it comes to lessons, because how else do we know that we're going against the grain or trying to swim upstream, right? That's the only way that we can tell that we're going the wrong way is if we experience a lot of adversity. So it says, yeah, I accept the challenges that they are the best way to learn. What a great card. I'm just going to see what's going on in terms of adversity on both sides here. What should we do? Okay, let's look at the moonology. Tell us about adversities for the Divine Feminine, please. What's going on? What's the adversities that Divine Feminine's going through right now? Divine Feminine's going through adversity. What is she going through? It says you're very close to achieving your goal. Interesting. What a beautiful card. Wow. You're very close to achieving your goal. So very close could mean on a full moon or on a new moon. I know that we do have some of that coming up. This is a gibbous moon. You might want to look that up. Gibbous, gibbous moon, and find out when the next gibbous moon will be. And it says here you're very close to achieving your goal. That might even be a timeline, I'm just saying. So there is, yeah, I feel like what's going on here is your adversity is waiting, I think. I think that you're kind of adverse to waiting because you're waiting to achieve this goal, and you know that it's unfinished business. Like I see your energy here, Divine Feminine, that you're kind of fed up with the waiting portion, and I get it. Yeah, because I see you've been ready for a very long time, but again, you don't want someone who's unhealed, Divine Feminine or Divine Masculine, you don't. So the adversity that's going on the Divine Feminine side is you're getting impatient, right? Some of you are already ducked out, and you were impatient and you're done. Yeah, for sure. Because it's lonely, right? It's a lonely situation when you're waiting for your person. And I do not advocate you just sitting around and waiting. Please know that. Okay, so the adversities for the Divine Masculine, tell me about that. Thank you. We have bring love into the situation. Okay, so it says the new moon in Aquarius. I think that bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. You might just want to Google that as well. When is the next new moon in Aquarius? That also might be a timeline. Bring love into the situation. I feel like somebody is going to express their love to you, Divine Feminine, and it might be by this new moon in Aquarius. Maybe it's not, but I think it's a good thing to look up the timeline. I mean, we wouldn't have gotten this card for any other reason, right? I feel like when it says bring love into the situation, I feel like this person, the Divine Masculine, has had their back turned to the Divine Feminine in the past. That's what I feel like is happening here. There has been, their back's been turned. They didn't see the Divine Feminine's worth. I feel like this person is now playing catch up. Now that they realize that they do have a connection with this Divine Feminine, whether it's a soul connection, spiritual connection, or a twin flame connection, I feel like the Divine Masculine has realized, had an aha moment, decided to, do some healing, and has realized that they had their back to this Divine Feminine all along, who was actually their person. Now the adversity for them is bringing love into the situation, because remember, this person is preparing to see their friend, right? The divine masculine is preparing to see their friend. They're going to drop their mask and go see their friend. In the meantime, the divine feminine is actually in love with the divine masculine. So the divine masculine thinks they're going to see their friend, and this person felt as though the divine masculine has lied to them because this person, I think, cut connection. Yeah, there's no communication here. I don't see anything but 1 8 of Wands in the reverse, which means no communication. So I think, what do we have here? Yeah, we're almost at the 45-minute mark. So I'm going to take this into the extension, y'all. We're going to talk, of course, more about what's going on here. Look at some time frames, I think. We're going to continue reading is what we'll do. We'll finish the reading. And so if you would like to come over to the extended with me, you will see the link is the first link in the description below. If this sounds like your story, I will continue reading. We'll pull some apart. We'll do a little bit of clarifying as well. Thank you very much for coming here and for clicking here. I hope that you would give me a thumbs up. If you like the content here, I hope you'll stay subscribed and look around. Don't forget to hit that bell button because I will tell you when I'm uploading instead of you having to keep track of me. All right, I'm going to go for now, and I will see you over in the extended. Have a good evening. Have a great Monday. Bye-bye.